everyone, Chocolo here for another video review, this time of the winter edition Caramelised Biscuit KitKats. Yes, yeah, winter edition. Yeah, Caramelised Biscuit. It's a 9-pack. Yeah, I'm sure there are normally 10 or 8 in a pack of these KitKats, 2-fingered versions. It's odd this one's 9, so yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of an odd one. I could be wrong on that, but I'm sure they usually are 8 or 10, so a bit odd that they've done 9. Not sure what to make of it, but there we go. Doesn't really matter, I guess, but it's not less. Really, it's just in between the two values I thought they did, but anyway, interesting. Yeah, it looks very interesting, does it, as well? Yeah, I quite like that, all that decoration there. It's all sort of wintry, Christmassy stuff, hot drinks, snowflakey type things, I guess. Yeah, well, there's definitely snowflakes, but I was thinking of these starry things. That Lebkuchen, maybe? Yeah, woolly hats, mistletoe. Yeah, interesting. I think it's mistletoe anyway, or berries, one or the other, holly. It could be one or the other or both. Yeah, looks very nice. Looks very interesting. Looks, as I say, you got definitely, well, it definitely says winter there, doesn't it? So yeah. So I'm guessing it's probably, I don't know, is it going to be just speculoos flavoured, or is it? I don't really know. And as if we didn't know, it just says winter there at the bottom. Winter. Yes, just in case we didn't know. Yeah, from all those pictures. Yeah, it looks very interesting. Looks very interesting. There you go. Are you a nibbler? Those edges are for nibbling. They're a bit, I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, maybe 20, 30 years ago you could have nibbled on the edge when the chocolate was thick. I don't think it's thick enough these days. That's not to say that it was thicker that time ago, but back in the day, could be because I was smaller, of course, but I think generally chocolate was thick. I remember being able to nibble around the edges of a club. You definitely couldn't do that now, even if you were a kid, I don't think. The Jacob's Club, the McVitie's clubs now. Yeah. Now, have a break, have a KitKat. Hashtag my break. There we go. Yeah, look very nice. There's only, what does it say? 9 bars of 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with caramel biscuit flavoured milk chocolate. 66%. There we go. Yeah, has it got any, anything of interest? Got palm oil in there. You can see that. Palm oil. Anything else of interest? Can't see anything obvious. Calorie wise. Well, there we go. That's what a KitKat actually is. So it's 2-fingered bar. You probably could imagine already. You probably already know, but if not. It's 2-fingered bar, look just like that. Basically sort of got wafer layers and sort of like a sort of chocolate cream layer, I guess you'd say, and you can see there in the front, that's exactly what each finger looks like on the inside. So there we go. And it's got the cocoa plan there, working with the Rainforest Alliance, I guess, yeah, for what it's worth. Tells you about it there. What does it actually say? Is there anything useful? Boost lives of cocoa farmers. There we go. Yeah. So just to what extent all that, what that actually really means, I don't know. I mean, it's, I think basically in this case it's just because trying to look out for cocoa farmers. Basically, I don't know if it necessarily means anything else to sustainability and stuff like that. But it's intertwined. Who knows? I can't really say for sure. Right. Well, per bar, 103 calories, 5 grams of fat, 2.8 of which are saturates, and then per 100 grams, it's 501 calories. Which is on the lower end of, well, on the very low end of the 500 to 550 scale that most chocolatey type things have, chocolate bars at least. I guess this is a biscuit bar, but Right, 24.3 grams of fat, 13.5 of which are saturates. Yeah. Yeah, anything else to say? I'm not too sure. Looks a nice, interesting pack. It says suits for vegetarians there. Yes, it does. 186.3 gram for the whole thing. 9 times 20.7 gram packs. There you go, yeah, looks alright, quite nice and shiny. Don't think there's too much more to say. There's some stuff on the side. Have a break, have a KitKat. 2-fingered caramelised biscuit. So on the other side. No artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. It will say if it focuses in. There we go, yeah. Just about. Yeah, alright. Okay, well, I think we should give it an open, so let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give these winter edition Caramelised Biscuit KitKats an open. Yeah, so very excited for these ones, yeah. So, well, basically, there's the whole outer pack and then there's the inner pack, so each individual one. So, I'll obviously open the outer pack first. Yes. Very nice. I'm quite sure we'll get 9 in, but we'll just do a check. Oh, it's a lovely smell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes. Lovely smell coming from these, actually. Yeah, it's a very, I don't know what you'd say. It's like, yeah, I guess a caramelly smell, basically. I think it's the easiest way to say it. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so here we go. So you can see it's quite a bit more plain than the outer packaging, I think you'd say for sure. But yeah, nonetheless, looks okay. Looks all right. I guess it's as you'd expect. Nothing too dramatic. It's just got some yeah, rough description. 2 crispy wafer fingers covered with caramelised biscuit flavoured milk chocolate, 66%. Just some shenanigans there talking about various things, but nothing too exciting. Yeah, alright, let's give it an opening. So yeah, time recording, done about 830 reviews, believe it or not. So yeah, so if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right hand corner, I'll put a link to a playlist of all my other reviews. So yeah, probably some KitKat reviews as well. So after you watch this one, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, go check those out as well. Hopefully you like those too. Yeah, so a great way of opening a KitKat. Well, first of all, you can do the old foil trick where you can rub on it to get the some strange lines going on this finger here. If you be careful, you have to watch out with your nails because otherwise you'll rip the foil. But you can see you can do the imprint of the old KitKat. A bit hard to see in the light I've got, but you can slightly see it's a bit more imprinted in real life, and hashtag my break underneath as well. But the way to open KitKats, I used to do this in the advert. I don't know if they still do it anymore. Is with your nail, if you just cut along the, do like that, and then go like that. There we go. That's how you do it. Yes, there we are. So let's get these out. A bit. Yeah, that's just me handling it. It's not that warm today, but nonetheless they are a bit melty. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's move this off. That off as well. Yeah, so there we go. So basically, this is what you ended up with. So yeah, that's a bit yeah, a bit melty today. Let's give it a bit of the old measure. Yeah, about 9 centimeters there, pretty much. Not too bad. Yeah, and then the width could be a bit difficult to do. The width of the snap slightly from that. That way around, yeah. Okay. Give or take a millimeter here because they're kind of springing out a bit for some reason. I don't quite know how that's possible, but they are doing. Okay, so. And it's wide at the bottom, it's at the top, so worth bearing in mind. About 3.2 centimetres there. At the top, about 2.8, so yeah, so I'll lose about 4 millimetres there. Yeah, and probably does lose a bit as well, the length. I mean, it was 9 centimetres, wasn't it? Yeah. But then if you were do it at the top roughly, about 8.6, so yeah, lose about yeah, 4 millimetres, yeah, a bit poor that. And the height, that's 9.5 millimetres, almost a centimetre in height. There you go, yeah. Okay, interesting, yeah, very interesting. Let's have give a bit of a snap. Ooh, good snap there, good snappage. Yeah, so there we go. So you can see that's pretty much what you're up against. Yes, the chocolate's quite thick, but that's definitely, I don't think that's thick enough to nibble that around that chocolate. It really isn't. You know, it's perhaps a millimetre or two just too thin. Yeah, you can see there, it's got the sort of cream between the wafer segments. Not too bad. Yeah. Let's see if I can compare it to what it was like on the front. It might be a bit difficult because of the. I've opened it now. You know, once you've opened it, you can't really reseal it without some sellotape. There you go. So let's see. I'll sort of hold it there. Yeah. So you can see it's not quite as distinct as it is on the wrapper. Yeah, so it's a bit more, yeah, not quite as dark. The layers in between the wafer. The wafer itself is not quite as dark either. So yeah, but not too bad. A reasonable. It still looks reasonably like it, but just the colours are not quite right. Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time to give it a taste. So yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Excited for this. Okay, then we'll give these winter edition caramelised biscuit KitKats a taste. Yeah. So so we've got one we opened earlier. So one we snapped in half as well. So it's two-fingered sort of chocolate biscuit, sort of. I guess you'd say a sort of biscuit bar type affair, but not really sure how you'd. Yeah, is it a chocolate bar? I don't know what. I I can call it a biscuit break bar, maybe you say, or lunchbox bar. I'm not sure, but anyway. Well, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Distinctly a distinct flavour to the chocolate. It's really quite a strong spicy caramel flavour. Really, it's yeah, it's very nice. So it's quite nice and crispy, just like a regular KitKat basically. But I'd say the chocolate's flavoured. Very so what? It's almost like a Lebkuchen type spice to it. So there's definitely sort of that kind of taste to it, but it's more, but it's not quite as strong and more sort of obviously got the chocolate and it kind of has a bit of a caramelly taste. So it's not quite. It's nice and a Lebkuchen taste basically, but it's that sort of thing. I like these. They're very nice. Yeah, very nice these ones. I have to say, very interesting. Very quite sort of. I'll say it's basically like Lebkuchen but in chocolate form. So imagine like a chocolate flavored Lebkuchen. Yeah, or Lebkuchen flavored chocolate. Yeah, Lebkuchen flavored. Yeah, so imagine Lebkuchen flavored chocolate. That's kind of what you've got here, really. It's really nice to say. Sort of caramel's there, but I'd say it's more the spice side of it that's more prominent taste. Very nice. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. I must say, I really like these. She's got a lovely crunchy wafer, of course. Can't really taste the sort of cream between the wafer. I'm sure it's there just to sort of as a subtlety. It kind of is, implicit in its taste rather than explicit. If that makes sense. It's there, but you know if it wasn't there, but can't specifically taste it. But yeah, very nice. The sort of chocolate. I think the chocolate in the KitKat is usually the weak point because this is flavoured. Obviously tastes a lot nicer basically. No, these are very good. I really like these a lot. Let's try using one as a straw. A nice warm drink. I do have one to hand. Yeah, so what you can do is nibble off both ends basically. It works with KitKat Chunkies as well, surprisingly. Yeah, so there you go. So you got here's my trusty cup of coffee. Yeah, nibble off both ends. So I really don't think you could nibble this chocolate like it's saying. Maybe if you're a very small child, but even then I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if it works. It should do. Just about, not very well actually. I would have thought it worked better than that, but it didn't. But just about, but even so, it should still have filtered all the way through it, so let's give it a go. Yeah. Probably nice on its own, but melt the coffee, but it still does melt it all and make it very soft. Yeah, no, this is very nice. This actually, I really like this. It's I'll say it's just got that sort of lovely sort of Lebkuchen-y taste, but in chocolate form, and you just get best of both worlds. Then really, it's not too strong a spicy flavour, but but it's nice enough to give you something a bit different, and it also enhances the KitKat generally because the KitKat chocolate is sort of roughly I would say it's the weak part of the KitKat really. Nestle milk chocolate's not that great, and when they reduced the sugar, whatever it was, a few years back, the cocoa content or both, whatever it was, they did something. It wasn't quite as I think it was the sugar actually. I'm sure they advertised it saying now less sugar or something. It just wasn't as good. But with this taste, it's so much better. It's really nice, and it's a lovely flavour. I like KitKats generally, and I think this is really nice. Yeah, I think it's a really nice KitKat actually. It's a really nice one, far better than that sort of hazelnut one they did, and the ginger. Was it gingerbread or ginger honeycomb? I think it was honeycomb, wasn't it? Yeah, far better than the honeycomb one and the hazelnut spread one they did not too long ago. Those were really poor. This one's really nice. I really like this a lot. I think don't know if it's quite a 5 out of 5, but it's close. It's close. I think for me it's a 4.5 out of 5. It's just really nice. It's just not slightly a 5, just because it's at the end of the day still a KitKat. It's still not really got that sort of extra oomph, that I think a 5 out of 5 would need to have. But it's very close. It's really nice. It's a lovely Lovely flavour and a lovely way to have KitKat actually. It's very nice and I could quite happily polish a lot of these off. Yeah, really tasty. Um, Definitely a step up from the regular KitKat. Just nice to have that sort of spicy, wintry, Lebkuchen-y type taste. I say, it's sort of a caramel taste there, but it's more the Lebkuchen-y taste side of it, I'd say. But it's, I'd say, a tempered Lebkuchen taste. So it's not quite the, it's not quite as strong as that. So it's probably not exactly the same, but it's but strong enough to still get it, to still have that sort of wintry feel, really. Yeah, and I think it's more, and I think probably more accessible as well to that. I think, I say kids might be a bit fussy about certain things, but I think with this flavour, they might like it, and I think adults would still like it as well. And as I say, solves the problem that KitKats have of the sort of relatively poor chocolate. Yeah, so, yeah, because it's flavoured, a nice flavour. Yeah, so 4.5 out of 5, very close to 5, really. Almost could give it a 5, but I think I'll stick with a 4. I just think it's not quite got that something to give it a bit higher rating, but very nice KitKat. 4.5 out of 5. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. For Twitter and Instagram, check out the YouTube member program. Link for that's in the description. Great way to support the channel, really is. As is the link for the Discord server. Great way to keep in touch with myself and the community. Yeah, like the video, leave a comment or free. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now. Have a great day. Bye.